Hey, what's up, y'all? This your main man, BG, Pallet Pros Academy, your main Pallet Pro here, and mentor, and so on and so forth. I got a lot of different titles at this point. And today I'm with my man, Jason. Of course, y'all know he's a graduate of Pallet Pros Academy.
What's good,
And
everybody?
yeah, we was just he hit me up, and we were just having a conversation on the fly here, man. We were just discussing about haul offs. So we recently did a video. I recently did a video about how to make $100,000 in this pallet game, and a lot of that stuff is predicated on making sure that that you're doing haul offs, especially when you start off in this business. Because one of the hard things when you're initially starting off is, when you're gaining the business, is should I charge people to haul off? Should I haul the stuff off for free? What do I do if they ask me what I'm doing with this stuff? So, what we want to stress with these haul offs is this, man. Think about this. When you approach a business and you say, hey, my name is Brandon, I own a pallet business in the area. I see y'all got these stack of pallets over here. Can you explain to me the situation? Depending upon, what their situation is, especially if it's some scrap that's been sitting out there, more than likely they're gonna be like, yeah, man, you can just take it. Now the thing about pallets, and the reason that they be stacking up over by the dumpsters and stuff is because they take up a lot of space in the dumpster, and most dumpsters will actually find the customer, or they'll even remove the whole damn dumpster if they find out that the people keep on throwing pallets in there. So that's why the pallets is stacking up on the outside anyway. So, you know if you're a new person and you don't know the type of pallets that you're picking up and so on and so forth, people can take advantage of you and be like, yeah, man, shoot, take this trash away for free. And here you are coming up saying, well, I'll take it away because I can go to the pallet yard and resell it. But you don't understand that half the stuff you picking up is trash. Now they didn't got you because you're naive to the game or whatever, and they took an advantage of you. So the way around that is we gotta start charging customers to take away their trash pallets. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We have to start to set the precedence of charging them to remove that. So I want y'all to think about it this way. When you move into a house or you start a business up or whatever, let's say you get a warehouse, like if you move into a house, um, trash or waste removal is already going to be included in your utility bill that you have to pay uh, to the city for them to come out and remove the trash for you. You have no choice. If you want the trash people to come to your house, you have to pay that waste removal fee. And you don't ask the trash man, hey man, what you doing with my trash when he rolls up, right? You just say, he's coming to pick my trash up. It's taking up space in my house. It stinks. It's a hazard. He's just coming to take my trash, and that's it. Now, you think that that's the only way that the trash people make money? Guess what? When that trash gets to the facility, they separate that stuff out, plastics, metals, and somewhere down the line, they making money off of your trash somehow, some way. Now, you and I are not in the waste management business, but I'm willing to bet you if we had somebody on the line that was in waste management, they would be able to tell us, yes, we do make additional funds. In addition to what the city forces you to pay us, we do make additional funds off that trash. But guess what? We're conditioned. We're conditioned. We're not asking the trash man when he comes up, what you doing with my trash?
Mm.
Same thing when you move into a commercial space and you have to get your own warehouse. Based off of the lease that you sign, you're gonna have to either get a dumpster or maybe you got a community dumpster where you at. But guess what? A portion of your rent is going to maintain that dumpster. You have no choice. So when they come and pick the stuff up, they take the dumpster, they unload it into the trash compactor or whatever, then they drive away and they do whatever. So it's the same thing with the pallet business. We have to condition our customers to know that we are offering a service to remove those pallets, especially if you want me to be consistent. to come and pick them up. A lot of things that I hear from guys are, yeah, man, these pallet guys come around, but they only take the pallets that they want. Well, they're only taking the pallets that they want because there's no extra incentive to take the other stuff there. The other guys haven't figured out in this business that all those pallets down there have some type of value, but they haven't figured out in their business model how to actually get the value out of the other pallets that are there. So what do? They just get the pallets that they want, and then, you know what I'm saying, they move along. Which then leaves the customer in a bad situation, because guess what? That trash is still piling up. But it's a mindset thing that we have to train the customer on. You tell them, yeah, I can remove everything here, but it's going to cost you, just like you pay to the waste management people to remove your trash. You don't even ask them, you don't even question them about it. But you want to question me and ask me, what am I doing with the pallets after I remove them? Now, here's the advantage, and here's the reason why the customer needs you to come and remove that stuff. If the pallets are on the inside of their building, they're going to get stacked up. They're just going to start to take up space, which can lead to hazards. You know, the pallets get stacked up too high, they can fall on somebody. If they're not stacked properly, somebody can get cut by them. You got wood poking out, stuff like that. If they're outside, then, and it, depending on how long they've been out there, they can become unsightly. You can get rodents that'll live there, wasps and stuff like to make their nests. You know what I'm saying? And so they need you to come and remove those pallets. Now, some people just say, oh man, we just throw them in the dumpster. The dumpster people don't like pallets being in the dumpster either. And guess what? Those dumpster people will find the customer. They'll charge them extra to, you know, to dispose of the pallets that were tossed in the dumpster. They'll outright just remove service and take their dumpster away if the customer keeps on doing it. So ultimately, the customer still ends up paying either way it goes. And that's the thing that we have to make sure that we stress to the customer when we're talking to them, and say, hey man, you're gonna have to pay for this trash at some point. Why not do business with me, and I charge you a fee to remove your pallets before they get to a point where you're getting calls from the city? You know what I'm saying? Why wait until that point? Why not just go ahead and nip this in the bud, and now you're paying me to remove it, so I have an incentive to come back at whatever frequency that we set up, whether it's once a week, bi-weekly, once a month, whatever the case is. Also, we have to think about this. If you're going out there and removing pallets for somebody for free, and you're not getting anything out of it other than trash pallets, what have you gained from that? You're not charging them, so you spent your gas to go out there. They may or may not have a forklift, so you got to exert your physical energy to remove the pallet. So you already in with gas. You already use your own energy to remove the stuff. And then now, depending on how much stuff they got out there, you're wasting your time. So you got time, energy, gas that you have spent to remove some trash pallets that you don't even know how to resell back to somebody just yet because you brand new. So that's why we stress, and I want people to understand, we need to charge. You need to charge people to remove their trash, their pallets. Now, of course, as you get further down along the line in this business and you start to understand what you're looking at, the type of pallets that you're looking at, and you have people that can go, you know, you can sell different types of pallets and whatnot. Well, just as, you know, as you become more familiar with this business and how to move things, then you can kind of start making decisions on, okay, should I charge this customer for this? You know what I'm saying? You had the autonomy at that point because you had the knowledge now to make your own deals. But initially, when you're starting out in this business and you're trying to figure stuff out, just stay on the safe side, charge the customer to haul off their trash pallets. And I'll use a scenario. So let's just say you got a location that has 100 businesses there, and let's just say you have 10 pallet guys that have locked down that area. So 10 pallet guys, each pallet guy has 10 businesses. That's 100 businesses. Well, if business A says, I want you to remove my pallets, and pallet guy number 1 says, yeah, I'll remove them, but you got to charge me. I'm gonna have to charge you to remove it. And the business says, nah, we're good. They're gonna call pallet guy number 2. If pallet guy number 2 says, yeah, I'll remove them, but it's gonna cost you, the customer says, nah, we're fine, we'll find somebody else, right? Then let's say they call pallet guy number 3, and pallet guy number 3 says, yeah, I'll remove it, but I got to charge you. That customer now is being trained to say, you know what, man, we just can't give these trash pallets to any old person now. It's a charge to remove. It's just like it'd be a charge to remove your trash. Just like if they called 1-800-GOT-JUNK to remove their trash, they're gonna pay 1-800-JUNK. Just like college hunks and trucks. It's the same thing. We are a part of the business is pallet and material waste removal. So why would they pay 1-800-GOT-JUNK? Why would they pay college hunks who move junk? Why would they pay the sanitation people to remove everything? But then when you come around as a pallet guy, they either want to charge you to take the pallets or they want you to take the trash for free. It doesn't compute. So we need to train the customers that if you want these pallets removed out of here, I'm going to charge you. And it does a few things. Now it gives me an incentive to continue to come back. The customer's happy because their area is consistently clean. They have somebody they can depend on. And it's a win-win situation for everybody involved. There's no reason why you should come into this business at the bottom and be struggling for 6 months, 7 months. We're literally giving you the blueprint. I'm giving you the blueprint on what to do to come into this business and make money from the onset, as opposed to be looked at as a mark and being taken for a ride. And then a month later, you realize, man, what
I done got myself into.
Yeah, what I done got myself into. I got a garage full of damn trash pallets. Now my wife is mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got crap all over the place. You know what I mean? So it's a mindset. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's a mindset. A lot of the reasons that we make some of the bad decisions that we make is ignorance, but it's also because of lack of self-confidence. We get ourselves into these situations because we're thinking like we already have a defeatist mindset or defeatist attitude before we even get there. Like, oh man, they're not gonna pay me to remove their trash. But damn it, they just paid 3 other people to remove their trash. So why, you know what I'm
saying? Exactly. And these companies, bro, are making millions of dollars a year. All they have to do is just divert some of those funds that they're making to, some type of recycling program. But if they can cut a corner, they will.
Dude, think about this, right? And this is a real life scenario. Now, it's not happened to me, but I'm sure it's happened, right? Mm-hmm. You'll have a company that'll. I'm laughing before I say it because this is true. You'll have a company that'll have some stuff stacked up in the back, pallets of trash they got to get removed, right? They'll call the sanitation company to get one of them real long dumpsters, right? Mm-hmm. A roll off. They call them a roll off. The sanitation company will be like, yeah, we could do that. It'll cost you $1,500. They'll be like, okay, well, we'll get some quotes from somewhere else. They'll call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. GOT-JUNK will be like, yeah, it'll be $2,000 to remove it. They'll call college hunks with junk. Yeah, it'll be $1,200 to remove it. Now here your butt come down the street and your little Isuzu talking about, yeah, I'll take these pallets. Mm-hmm. They'll say, well, you can have them for free if you want to. And here you go, oh, great, I'll take them. Now, they already got 3 quotes from 3 other people that said they're going to charge them over $1,000 to remove it. Now, here you come going to remove all that stuff for free.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? We have to get our confidence level up, right? Move it up, get your confidence up. Stand on your square with these folks, because eventually, if everybody who's in the pallet business, who's in these streets driving their truck, if they saw this video and apply the information that I said today, like right now, today, give it a week. These customers, trust me, they'll be on. They'll know what's up. Give it a week.
Yeah, that's so. A lot of times, that's where you got to hit them. You got to hit them at the bottom line, bro. You got to hit them where it hurt because they know, like you said, if they're paying $1,500, $2,000 to do haul offs, and these aren't one off haul offs. Like they have to
Nah,
continuously do this. So they're
yeah,
they're spending tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying, that they would have to spend towards hauling this stuff off. I mean, it's a no brainer, man. If you can find it, you know what I'm saying, if you can go ahead and get it from them to where they pay you and then you have a supply from that,
yep.
you can go and sell those pallets. You can sell what you've collected from them.
That's the name of the game, man. That's the
Mhm.
name of the game. But you are doing the company a service, though. That's the number one thing that we have to understand. The reason that, excuse me, they're calling around and they're finding people and they're just letting you take that trash for free is because they need it gone. You know, they're getting calls from their landlord. They're getting notices from the city. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they're going to spend the thing is they're going to spend the money somewhere anyway, whether it's they take one of their workers and have him get a saw and cut the stuff down. That's they're still spending money to do that. Now, to them, it might not look like they're spending money, but you're spending money because you took the guy who his job was to build widgets for 8 hours. Now, instead of him building widgets for 8 hours, he's in the dumpster cutting down pallets. How does that help that business?
You don't.
Whereas if I come through as the pallet guy and I'm charging you a couple $100 to take it, I'll be in and out in 30 minutes, right? The
Mhm.
greatest currency is time. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest currency. So if I'm in and out in 30 minutes with they trash and gone and they done paid me a couple $100 to do that versus a guy that they might be paying $25 an hour for him to sit in a dumpster for 8 hours cutting up pallets.
It don't
It
make sense.
it don't compute. It don't even make no sense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, bruh. I would say we could talk longer. We actually have a another appointment at in 5 minutes, but
Okay, cool.
this is a you touched on some really good points. Is there anything else that we need to tell the people?
Shoot, man. If you guys want to know more information about the this pallet business, definitely check me out, palletprosacademy.com. Man, this is a really good platform, man. We basically teach you how to start a pallet business from zero all the way up to a multi-million dollar corporation if you want to go that far. It's a great mentorship program. Once you get in, you're not going to be just treated like another number. We definitely want to see you set up for success. Um, once you enroll in the program. So, after watching this video, if it sparks some more interest in you, definitely click the link below to schedule a one-on-one call with myself or Jason here. And yeah, we'll be definitely looking forward to talking with y'all and seeing how we can help. So,
Awesome.
yeah, man, I'm checking out this BG checking out. Peace, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right.